Hey everyone, Marsen here, and today I want to talk about Star Fox Zero. Now, as a disclaimer, I want to say that this is my opinion and I have not played the game at all, and I'm going to be giving my reasons as to why I won't be. So if you're someone that plans to buy the game and are happy about it, then please understand that this is just my opinion. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's start. So originally when Star Fox Zero was announced, I was really excited. When they started talking about how the Gamepad would be used, I instantly thought, that's cool, but I hope I can use the Pro Controller. We now know that you have to use the gamepad, and this is my first main issue. Now at first I didn't want to have to use the gyro controls, but I kinda grew to the idea, but then I realized that I'd have to still change my view from the TV to the gamepad every now and then, and that is something that I really don't want to do. It's not the biggest problem ever, but when I play games on the Wii U, I only like to look real quick at the gamepad, not for extended periods of time. Examples of this would be Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, and Splatoon. Also, the voice of the characters in the game only come through the gamepad audio, which is really stupid in my opinion, and I never had my gamepad audio on in the first place, so why there isn't an option to change this blows my mind. It's not the biggest deal, but it's just another example of how if they want you to play a certain way, you have to play that way, and I'm not a fan of that. You can't use traditional controls, and you have to use the gamepad audio. Why? What's wrong with me playing the way that I want to play? Now, before you start saying, wow, Marsen, that's why you don't want the game, because of a couple options, don't worry, there are more reasons. So let's go over the game itself. It's $50 on the eShop without Project Guard. Now that would be a fair price to me if it contained a lot of new content, but in my opinion, it doesn't. It has the same areas as Star Fox 64 with a few new paths, which is pretty cool to experience a retelling of the game, but for $50, it just doesn't really pull me enough. Now for the final and most important reason as to why I'm not buying this game, I'd be willing to ignore everything I said if the game had this one feature: online multiplayer. When this game was announced, I saw people going crazy on social media, forums, comments on videos saying I hope this game is online multiplayer. They know people want it. People were loud enough for them to know that we wanted it. Yet they just didn't even bother to put it in. It doesn't even need to be this big elaborate thing. All it needed to be is a 4v4 dogfighting mode with one team being Team Star Fox and the other team being Team Star Wolf. So when I found out that this wasn't going to be in the game, my final straw was online leaderboards. Considering this game is meant to be beaten multiple times to increase your scores, I figured this was a no-brainer. But nope, there is no online whatsoever in this game. So with all these things going against the game, I just can't justify spending $50 on it. And it's a shame. It's a shame because I am a huge Star Fox fan, and I feel weird not buying it, but I don't want to buy a game just because I feel like I have to. I want to buy a game because I truly want to, and I finally accepted that I really don't want to. I defended this game long enough, and I can't anymore. So to those who do buy the game and really enjoy it, I'm happy for you. I want the series to remain successful and relevant for Nintendo so we can continue to get new Star Fox games. I just can't really support this one, but I will remain hopeful for the series as a whole.